Grand Hustle on Rise 1. Grand Hustle on Rise 2. Grand Hustle on Rise 3. Grand Hustle on Rise. Come on. Grand Hustle on Rise. Grand Hustle on Rise. Grand Russell on Highs. Grand Hustle on Rise. And now we on round 9. How y'all doing out there? Yeah. Drink water. Drink water. Drink water. Beloved, don't give me the line, but I believe it is Wednesday. Because they didn't pick up no trash today, so that means Thursday tomorrow they're going to pick up their trash. So tomorrow's Thursday. That's my measurement of equation. I come to you brought to you by Creation of Vinomics. This is video processing 2 right now as we talk. 1 is in the chamber. Brain banging. Let's rise. Extension off of welcome to also in so many ways for entertainment purposes, because we understand that we have layers to this channel. That's why it's called Creation of Vinomics. What does that mean? You will find a lot of things occurring to you, coming to the channel, being a part of the channel, and walking or running or scurrying or hiding, whatever you do after the channel. Meaning, your mind will get touched in so many way or form. Your heart will get touched in so many way or form. Your command center will get charged up in so many way or form. On what equation of the scale, on the line of the yin and yang, and with depths. It's all on you. All right? But you will walk away with something, I guarantee you. Let me get my stuff. Professor! Yeah. Come out and play. Yay. Warriors! How y'all doing out there? Say, Sean, I'm doing good if you gonna give me some of that Savant Genie. Out the bottle we go. Pen and paper, if you got it. You know what I'm saying? About to show you something. Some of y'all already know what we in. Shout out to those beloveds out there that I wake up to in the morning to get abreast of in sync energy. That makes sense? Already in sync without having to say it, but confirming when we listen to each other, because it, continues to confirm the connection that it's not a same page thing no more. It's in tune for the synchronicity. Makes sense. All right, last night, watching a beautiful documentary, as I said in the first video. And in that documentary, you just messed up that 8, but that's all right. I think there's a purpose. Let me see. So, based off of what I was watching last night, a little documentary they're making, Steven, he watches, Stevenson, I think that's your name, made documentary and mixture of those that have been through transitions and things like that, and they're able to mix and jumble it off of how many of us able to do. It's funny. Okay, if you was to say, what's the carbon copy of what you guys do? You see what I'm talking about? There you go. Like, many of us are able to assimilate things, documentaries, movies, television, anything off that boob tube, which is a program. It's a program. And so what they've done now is know that you can use a lot of that stuff to simulate what is actually going on, right? You're the real identifier. See what I'm talking about? Where that now, in this documentary, what I abreast with is that let's make this documentary and show these crazy folks who talk about astral planing and I've been here, but they sound crazy. I'm just being honest, because they're like, when you listen to what they did, it's like, aliens did this to me and I was alive and they were operating. I was saying, why do you do, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So a combination of spirituality and this, you see what I'm talking about? Right. Equate. Because I'm going to continue to tell you, like Dr. Greer, many of you, the alien is among you and is you, if you know what I'm talking about, some of y'all. And then what's going to come about and all this other stuff is it'll translate in, is what our technology has taken, what you've never seen, but you got spots on, glance that, what's that? And imagine 50 years ahead, like a beloved say. One beloved said, P52, I think she said, and that's the year, and P something, 40, something like that. So based off that, lapping years and stuff like that, there's stuff that's gonna come out finally, and you're gonna be like, what the, yeah. Now, why? This is my why opinion. Infinite 8, right? There's your Infinite 8, right? You want to know what timeline I feel we are in because of all what's going on? Right here. Right here. Right there. Right in the intersection. See what I'm talking about? Because it go like that, right? Your timeline, or whichever way it go. Counterclockwise, you choose, whatever. But you right here. Don't it make sense? No, watch this. Why you say that? All of a sudden, because we be in dimensions. When you talk about 3, 4, 5 dimensions, all stuff. So what all that means is when this is over here, just imagine this box moving over here, right? It's not overlapping. You're not overlapping dimensions. Draw 8, baby. Everybody understand what I'm saying? See how this dimension is overlapping this one right here? The lines, imagine the line. But don't look at it as lines, look at it as timelines overlapping. See what I'm talking about? So you'll see sometimes when I talked about some folk got their Infinite 8 on there and they got a line on it or something on there identifying. They just identifying, I know my timeline that I'm on. Right now, I believe we all in this timeline right here. Now, why? Because in the dimensions, you got you seeing ships, you seeing stuff that you ain't never seen before come even more visible, right? You in it, right? See how it works? See how it works? So it's overlapping dimensions. So sometimes it'll come in and out. And so now, the advancement of it, what they be talking about, they tell you portals, but it's just dimensions. And there's places open up when they overlap for portals to be going to other dimensions. Now, why is it funny to you? Because you can't go in other dimensions. That's it. That's it. Now, you can't, but a human being can. A human being is going in and out that mud. Who? Your industrial complexes and stuff like that. Them folks that take. Now, That's why you got to thank you. That's why you got to go watch that documentary, and I'll get it for you now. I know why it's so important. It's so important because your government been knowing this. DOJ gets audited, right? Go check out 9/11. She gonna talk you. She's a female. She tough. She go after it. So she been trying to audit DOJ, Department of Justice, right? DOD, Department of Defense, and trillions of dollars missing. Where'd it go? Can't account for it. Couldn't account for it. Pay attention. Couldn't account for it before 9/11. I hope you're listening. It's deep. Why you can't count for the money? Do you know what your Twin Towers were? Everybody do know that was a banking type of I don't know. Whatever. Our institution. One of the highest, biggest, whatever it was. Dealt with money, right? Why it get knocked down? DOD continue to escape from where's the trillions of dollars going to? Where's it gone? Why is it missing? And there's the beautiful lady who was through the time been doing that stuff. She also was synced in with Gaia folks because they let her, when you follow the money and track it, led her to this industrial complex of aliens and stuff, secret squirrel stuff and stuff. See what I'm talking about? So where the money going? To the advancement of what they already had found in the late 19s, whatever dates and stuff. There was celestial, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They still don't want to say, because it's like tidbits. The reality of it is the folks that got it, blah, blah, was so secret squirrel of it that folks got tidbits, just tidbits, but enough to know, yeah, it is real, it's reality, but not enough to be able to say, give you evidence and come out receipts of that. Because the people who can do it, you can tell they've been, you're gonna get killed. We're gonna kill you tell this stuff. Especially these certain people, because people would believe them for real. This is reality. So the mixture of that now is opening up though. That's why, if you ever wondering, well, why they ain't doing that? Well, because we don't have no receipts. We can just tell you because this is just something we know, and we, like Akashi Records. So they know and understand there's people here on this world and earth that's done this redundantly through our speech, talk, awareness, and then what they've put in our body and stuff like that. That's the whole purpose of the Neuralink and stuff like that. So what it is just someone's just so natural to it, empath, all this stuff, and then you got those that through the time and era of time passing by, identifying who we are and experimenting stuff like that, using the other stuff that they have to prop up other universal soldier type folks with that type of it. But it's an outer thing, more outer thing. You see what I'm talking about? Watch this. What I feel is if human beings start learning how to do it naturally and be natural in it, watch that, then they start solidifying within themselves what they don't have to do unnatural. Make sense? And that'd be because in theory, what they was working on, I feel, is disabilities, like Quan was saying, disabilities, folks can't walk, spinal tap, da-da-da-da. So the advancement of that is, yeah, it's great, but there's some out there that's taking this advancement too far. And they're making humans be like human robot soldiers type, or not even just soldiers, mercenaries, killers. And you can put this on anybody. You see what I'm talking about? And the control being the person's, whoever the remote can make that thing do whatever it do. A lot of you don't realize that these shots and stuff that they try to put all this stuff in it is to put something in you that they have recognized how easy and it could be to manipulate, control the body, blah, blah, blah. So that turn. And you see the young lady, Mr. Nick, brought it up. The young lady said, I'm gonna run down there and put me a chip in my eye, I'm gonna get paid. Control. So, but why that? Because now I can control your thinking, I can slow it down, da da da. Why? Because I want the robot to catch up. I want the robot to be in charge. We looking at it as, oh yeah, robot in McDonald's, da 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 da. No, that's just the icing. That's just the prep to everything. I want the robot to be in charge. Because one day the robot gonna be able to throw you in jail. So why not be able to continue to function on the robot so the robot will be able to fire you, get you off, lock you up, da da da. See what I'm talking about? I want the robot to be in charge. And for the robot to be able to do that and be over there, what do you got to do to you? Lower your intelligence. How do I do that? Put something in you. Welcome to Realm 9, creation of Vinomics. We ain't gonna play with it over here. Just, it is what it is. And then I also look at it as why like this too, because Most High was always gonna put us on equal battlefield, equalize the battlefield in so many ways. So even those who participate off of this and the purpose of Most High is waking most folks up, waking them up, because though you took on the mission, task, or got paid or getting paid still to do what you do to block this info and as you continue to learn through this and you start learning that, wow, I'm really shooting my own self in the foot, because one day I'm gonna be more than just paid to do this. I'm gonna be enslaved, and I ain't gonna have no choice. This is reality. That's why I let this stuff roll off my back now, because you start seeing it for what it really is. Now let's get to the real. Thank you, Quan. Starting to understand that when you have your dreams and when you have your downloads and stuff, don't suppress them. And I was kind of like, damn, why Quan? Yes, it's a reason, because I understood that you got that. How did you get Bell palsy and stuff like that? Keeping stuff in, not. So you got to talk it, man. It's the whole point of the therapy. Let the bots learn, so they can learn their emotion and quiggle and all that, and be better bots than what the handler E is producing. You know what I'm talking about? I'll keep going because I want people to be better than that individual and other individuals who use the equipment. See this? I'm talking about? It'd be lovely if a bot would turn on them, like in what's that movie? I, Legend. Yeah. Turn on, throw them out the window. What? Another scene. What are we talking about? Oh, all right. So, brrr, whoop, 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 whoop. What you just do? Change frequencies. I just changed frequencies right in front of y'all. Watch this. So, to my sis out there, hey, from another mother. Same daddy, different mother. Hey. Hey, Sabrina. How Sync doing? Hey, YT. Is it TYT or YTT or YTA? Or Y? I don't know. I don't know. Why are my favorite atheists out there doing? You still atheist, or you swinging? You come by the channel, so I'm figuring, we got to be rubbing off on you a little bit. That ain't no joker shot. That's talking work of the Most High. You know what I mean? Most High make you believe. Mr. Sink, what's good? What's good? Anybody seen Richie? Richie Rich. What good out here, folk? Yeah. Word on the birds say, man, it's more than a rooster that you're gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm talking about? You been holding me up there, chap. You been holding me up, man. Yep.